How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time, we began our adventures here on Craft Island, because Kamek stole a bunch of our Yoshi friends. However, on Kamek's way to a certain someone's fortress, he ended up dropping a lot of Wonderwool, and we needed a couple of our friends back together. This time, we're going to keep on going here in World 1, starting with 1-3, Sponge Cave Spelunking. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so, the first order of business, you can already see we got a Wonderwool over there. This hint block, it's basically going to tell us about the Chomp Rock. Push this fuzzy rock to roll it over enemies. Jump on the edge to get it moving if it gets stuck. And of course, you saw in the little diagram that we can push it, and these blocks over here, blocking our way, only go away if we push a Chomp Rock against it. So that is our first Wonderwool. And now we're just going to use the Chomp Rock to our advantage by rolling it the entire way over here, allowing us to clear the pathway of Piranha Plants, as well as the Sponge Blocks. As you can see also, we are moving the Chomp Rock just a little bit. I think I might also be stuck now because... yeah, I'm actually stuck. Hang on, there we go. Alright, yeah, we can push the Chomp Rock this way. Keen-eyed people might also have seen this up arrow block right here. This leads us to a secret area, which contains our first smiley flower. Nice. Obviously, if you've seen gameplay of the Wii U version, it's a lot less up close. You kind of get a more broad view of the stages, which is great because the game is beautiful, and I would prefer the fact that you see this game in a broad view, but I like the up-close style of the 3DS as well. Obviously, it's limitations that played a part in that decision of making the game, but still, it's a nice little kind of variation of the game, having it be up close for the 3DS. Ground pound, press down mid-jump to pound the ground. Simple enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect, there we go. Alright. Oh, I do have an amendum, or amendum, whatever, however English works. So, I did mention, the difference between the Wii U and 3DS, how in the Wii U version, it's Miiverse stamps. Technically, it is true they are Miiverse stamps, but they do have an official name. They are the stamp patches, so it isn't Miiverse stamps, it's technically stamp patches, which, I mean, it's still the same thing, just... it has an actual official name, so I wanted to be proper, even though, I mean, I probably didn't really need to, but still. It's the thought that ow. Oh, I thought I got hit. Never mind. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I need to destroy this Piranha Plant, because I do not want to deal with that. Hey, secret! Hearts! Thank you. We are now at full health. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and clear all of this out here. I think there's something up there, so I do want to be careful. Yes. Hello, Piranha Plant. I want to clear this out of the way, which will allow me to grab that. But I don't have any yarn balls. However, oh no, I can't even rectify that. Okay, I need to head back. Oh, never mind. Hello, little buddy. I will take you. Is there another one over there? No, but the yarn ball thing is right here, so let's just go ahead and grab some yarn balls. That way we can clear all of these sponge blocks, and we can access some fun things, and some secrets. Okay, if we head back up this way, we can get the secret one, which leads to a pencil patch. Nice. Okay, so now that we're here, get more yarn balls, although, oh, hang on. Nope, yes. Okay, clear that out of the way. Perfect. We hit this, we get another Wonderwool. That is our second one. Awesome. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything currently. I think we're okay. Ooh, hello. Another secret mystery cloud. More hearts. I didn't really need these, but hey. Of course, getting them now means I probably am gonna need them in a matter of like 5 seconds, but you know, I guess it's the thought that counts. Thanks, game. Okay, we do have a secret up here. Let's try to hit... Ooh, yeah, we got it in one shot. Awesome. Ooh, and we cleared out most of the obstacles in our way with the sponge blocks, too. Nice. Alright, let's head up with this warp pipe. Leads us to a secret room, which contains our next Wonderwool. Not bad. That's our third Wonderwool already. Doing great so far. No pencil patches there. Okay, so, the thing about Yoshi's Woolly World. Technically, you do not need to 100% the game in order to access everything. However, I am gonna try for 100% as best I can, but again, you don't need to 100% it for everything. The main thing that you would want to go for are the Smiley Flowers. The Smiley Flowers, they give you access to exclusive levels. I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil that now. So in order to have every level playable, we do need to collect every Smiley Flower. I'm just going for 100% to show off, basically. Alright, another pencil patch right there. I'm gonna clear out as much of this as I can, I guess. Oh, hello. Alright, free yarn ball. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just keep refilling my yarn balls while trying to clear out as much as possible. So, let's go ahead and clear out this piranha plant. Okay. Don't think I'm missing anything yet. However, there is something down there, because clearly we could go down there. I just want to be very careful here. Okay, there is something there, and also a secret. More hearts that we didn't really need, but hey. Again, it's the thought that counts. Alright, this mystery cloud leads to our fourth Wonderwool. I'm getting a little concerned that I might be missing a Smiley Flower, but hey, I guess... Ow. I guess we'll see in a moment. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so far, we are not missing a Smiley Flower. I think we're okay here? I think we're fine. I would really not like to have to come back into the levels, though. Is this the one with the... No, it might be the next room I'm thinking of. Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble here. Actually, I was gonna check if there was a secret up there. I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna go down the warp pipe. If I'm wrong, I will be the first to admit it, but I hope that we're in the clear. We do have another Chomp Rock here, so this will allow us to advance forward here. Alright, some piranha plants. Let's go ahead and clear that out. There is a secret. What is up here? Another pencil patch. Okay. Alright, there is a secret thing here. This has another Smiley Flower. It was our third one. Okay, we are okay. We are okay. That was my main concern. Like I said, I don't want to miss the Smiley Flowers. Everything else, it technically does not matter what I collect, as long as I get all the Smiley Flowers. That is my main concern. Alright, let's wait for this guy to unpollinate, and then we can go up here. Okay. If I can get this in one shot, never mind. I was gonna say I'd be the greatest of all time. I am a Mario god on the collab channel, but on this channel, I kind of play video games very poorly, in case you haven't figured that out by now. Anyway, let's see. Well, I do need yarn balls regardless, so I might as well just fill up. Because that present there contains a collectible. I mean, at least I would imagine so. I mean, God, that'd be very dickish if they didn't have a collectible in there. Alright, it's our fourth Smiley Flower. Nice. Okay. And right now we have 15 pencil patches and full health. Hey, there's our last Wonderwool. Okay. At least we can see where our next one is. Or rather, our last one is. That's our last Wonderwool. Okay. I need to be very careful here. Okay, destroy you. There is something up there. Alright. Oh, goodness, that was pretty dangerous, actually. I heard the sparklies. There's the last Smiley Flower. Okay, nice. We're doing okay here. I want to make sure that I do not... Okay. I need to play this very carefully here. Ooh, that was a nice trick shot. Okay, I see what we need to do. Oh, hello. Another pencil patch. That's number 18. Okay. So, if I ground pound here, we got our 19th pencil patch, and we got our final Wonder Wool. Nice. Okay. So, I'm missing one pencil patch, but we do have a little bit of level left to go. So, I think we'll be okay? Ooh, hello. There's a secret. But I do want to grab some yarn first from the Shy Guys. Okay. There are beads over there, but I think this actually helps us out. It does. And also, I am glitched between the Chomp Rock. Well, that's wonderful. Yay, collision! Alright, let's just roll the Chomp Rock this way. Let's see. There is a secret. Looks like we are getting some beads. And we did indeed get the final pencil patch. Nice! Alright, so that means we've 100% completed the stage. And we got some extra beads by bringing the Chomp Rock all the way to the goal. Sweet. We got 50 pencil stamps. We can get, you got more craft materials to use in craft mode. We've knitted Circus Yoshi back together. Alright, and now that we've knitted Circus Yoshi back together, we have our first mid-fortress, Big Montgomery's Fort. Without further ado, let's go ahead and play the course. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much just a continuation kind of the Yoshi's Island format, where we have a mid-boss level between, at the midpoint of the world, so every fourth level is going to be a mini-boss, and then at the end of the world is going to be our main boss. First pencil patch there, it looks like we do have some spikes in our way that are gonna get in our way, I should say. Okay. Let's just go, oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought we could get the bounce back on the yarn ball there, but I guess not. Okay, we just need to watch out for these spikes while we also deal with the Monty moles, but we should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab that there. Okay, let's go ahead and suck this up as well. Don't think we're missing any pencil patches, but you can never be sure. Of course, it's the very last one. Alright, we're gonna take things nice and slowly here because these rotating maces, essentially, are gonna get in our way. First Wonder Wool. Nice. And the first Smiley Flower. Excellent. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything over here because the upper path was kind of the intended way you need to go. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Let's just go ahead and wait for the mace to go by. Perfect. Okay. We can move on to the next room. And here is our first checkpoint, and it looks like it's going to be a very interesting room where we're going to be going back and forth. Ooh, these wheels are so fun because you can basically go between, or rather, if it was high enough, you could keep going up and down between the floors, but no, some of them are a little too tall, so you won't be able to keep going back and forth. After that, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Okay. Shy Guy. Let's go ahead and... Oh, well, I messed that up. Let's hit... Nope. Oop. Oh, boy. There we go. Alright, finally we hit that one. We can access something up here. Let's actually hit this for some more yarn balls. And now let's do some seesawing, because I want whatever's up here. And it's actually our second Wonder Wool. Nice. Okay. Shy Guy's over this way. Let's just be careful. Nothing over there. Alright, we have to do some seesawing. But again, I want to be very, very careful. Ooh, nice ricochet. Second smiley flower. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, and another pencil patch, too. We're doing pretty good so far. I don't really want to jinx things, but again, we're doing really good. That's not to say that it's not going to get tougher later on, because this is the first world, after all. This isn't going to always be so easy. So I'm fearing later on we're going to be dealing with a lot of replaying stages, but I'll take what I can get for now. Alright, our third smiley flower right there. You have to do a short jump there in order to get that one. I'm glad I got that on my first try. That's usually, or at least I should say, when you're recording videos, jumps like that aren't really as easy when you're recording. You can get them on your first try in, like, practice or whatever, or when you're casually playing, but when you're actually recording videos, sometimes jumps like that don't always work out. Alright, I need to get as many of these beads as possible, because, especially in this level, the beads with the pencil patches are gonna be very, very evil. They're gonna be the ones where you can't get them again after you drop down. Which sucks, because then you have to go through that whole process, but, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, secret, secret, secret. Beads. Okay. Let's be careful here. Ooh, those are gonna drop down. And one of them did have a pencil patch. Aha, see? You might have been instinctful to leave those behind, but no, no, no. Not me. I ain't doing that. Okay, we do have some maces here. Ooh, that is very scary, actually. That one's super scary. We do need to still be very careful. I say that as I do that. Okay. Another pencil patch. Let's be careful. Okay. We got that one. Am I missing anything over here? Well, there is a Wonderwall. I also need to be careful of, because I believe there's another one. Yep, right in the middle. Okay. This is very, very difficult. Alright, I got the Wonderwall. That was my main concern. Okay, there was a pencil patch in that one. Okay, I got, I believe, all the pencil patches from that one. Alright. Why is that? Why was that like that? That was scary. Okay. Oh, there is something down there. Okay, I need to play this smart. I don't think... Can I? Well, that was stupid. I couldn't... I had to swallow the enemy, essentially. I couldn't just get it for free. Okay, down here. Fourth smiley flower. I don't think I'm missing another Wonderwall. Because it's very tricky. Sometimes you get, like, 4 Wonderwalls with only 2 smiley flowers. And sometimes you get 4 smiley flowers and only 3 Wonderwalls, like it is so far in this level. I just don't want to miss anything. That's the issue that I'm facing here. But I don't think there was any room for any more secrets, so I think I'm going to take that last pencil patch, and I'm going to head on to the next room. I think we're safe. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit that. Ooh, these Monty Moles are getting faster. Oh god. Oh god. That's way too quick for my liking. Okay, that was the 4th Wonderwall there. Oh god, oh god. That mace almost got me. That's scary. I don't like that. That's my last smiley flower, though. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be secrets down here. I already hate this. I already hate this. I already hate that. I already hate this. I already hate this. I already hate this. The rotatingness of this. I didn't need the hearts, but I have a feeling with how this is set up, I may be wishing for them. There's gotta be something here, right? There is. Okay. It's a Wonder Wool. Grab it and go, grab it and go. Okay, okay. Nice and easy. I'm missing one pencil patch. I have everything. I'm just missing a pencil patch. Okay. And it's gotta be up here, right? Like, it'd be stupid if it wasn't up here. Okay. Pencil patch? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay. I got all of the pencil patches. There's some extra hearts. And there's a boss door. So, in theory, the worst that can happen is I do not get full health at the end of the stage. But I do have everything else. Smiley flowers, Wonder Wool, pencil patches. I'm content with that. Let's go ahead and enter the boss door. Is that you, Yoshi baby? You can chase me, but you're not getting the yarn back. Say hello to Big Montgomery and say goodbye to your chances of winning. Alright, here is the Big Montgomery fight. These bosses have 3 phases. Our goal for Big Montgomery is to just go ahead and stomp on him, and then butt stomp him. Each boss will give out beads after each hit, which is very, very nice, actually. Alright, we need to jump over the spike ball there. And now we're on to the second hit. Let's be careful. Okay, we did get hit, which is unfortunate. Again, my main concern was getting all the collectibles, because like I mentioned, we really only need the smiley flowers to access every level. A bouncing spike ball right there, and this should be our final hit. Alright, Big Montgomery. There we go. Oh, unfortunately we got hit once. We could have gotten that perfect, if only we didn't get hit. The music after defeating the bosses is very, very jazzy and snazzy, though. We got a new power badge. But more importantly, we knitted Hot Cocoa Yoshi back together. Alright, so we went ahead and we spelunked in a sponge cave, and then we visited Big Montgomery in his fort. I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Yoshi's Woolly World. Next time, we continue our endeavors in World 1 with Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill. Actually, you know what? Instead of being nitty and naughty at the Windmill Hill, I think we're gonna go ahead and return to the hub world of Craft Island, and we're gonna go ahead and show off a couple of those features there. Take a nice little leisurely break from our endeavors of chasing down Kamek. Until then, though, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.